This is the Fiio Snowsky Beatbox, a $99 all-in-one CD player. But it's not just a CD player, it actually does a lot more than that. Stay with me in the review and I'll tell you more about it. Welcome back, I'm Colin. Let's check out the unboxing clip of the Beatbox first. Inside the box, you get the Beatbox unit itself, a dedicated wireless remote control, 4 spare rubber feet, a USB cable for power and data transfer, and the standard documentation. Everything you need to get the Beatbox up and running is included. Taking a tour of the physical design, the front features an interchangeable glass faceplate held in place securely with magnets. Moving to the side layout, you will find the main power switch alongside your USB-C input and output connections, and the 3.5mm headphone output and the aux in port. You have the physical playback and menu buttons paired with a display screen that shows you your mode navigation. You can also adjust the volume and cycle through the EQs directly from these top controls. For the back, here is where the replaceable 3350 mAh battery is stored. So you can easily replace the battery when it ages or upgrade to one with slightly more capacity. These are just standard lithium batteries you can easily get. According to Snowsky, you get around 8 to 15 hours of playtime depending on which mode you are in. There's also a MagSafe compatible magnet connection here. It snaps on really tight with my phone holder here. Though it doesn't come with a stand itself, you can easily purchase a MagSafe one to use with the Beatbox. Fiio also supplies a remote. The layout here is self-explanatory, giving you direct access to playback controls, source switching, and menu options without having to reach for the main unit.
CD mode.
Moving on to performance, standard CD mode works exactly as expected. You get gapless playback, and the display jumps between your current track number and running timecode. If you want to digitalize your collection, switching into CD rip mode is straightforward using the remote or long pressing the back button till the screen displays record. This reads the disc while saving digital copies straight to a connected USB drive. I actually tested ripping directly into the internal storage of the Echo Nano, and it worked, which was pretty cool, but the internal memory of the Nano wasn't enough for a full CD, so I only ripped 6 tracks. One thing to note that is it rips at 1x speed. A 45-minute album will take a full 45 minutes to finish transfer. The good news is that you can actively listen to the music as it rips, and all your volumes and EQ settings remain completely functional during the process. During playback, you can also long press the EQ button to change playback modes, where you can repeat the CD or shuffle the tracks.
FM mode.
Moving on to FM radio mode, Fiio built an antenna directly into the Beatbox chassis, so you don't need to connect external wires. Indoor reception is decent, though placing the unit near a window helps improve signal clarity. Station tuning is convenient, as holding the next track button automatically scans and locks onto the next clear signal. However, there is a minor drawback to keep in mind. Every time you re-enter radio mode, the tuner resets back to 76.0 MHz because there is no station memory. Having to manually retune your favorite station every time is a bit annoying.
USB driver mode.
USB mode functions as a standard local media player. Just plug in a drive containing your digital music and you are good to go. In terms of file support, it plays MP3 files along with WAV and FLAC files, provided the sample rate stays at or below 48 kHz.
Bluetooth mode.
Next up is Bluetooth mode, where the Beatbox functions as a wireless Bluetooth speaker, You can choose between standard SBC and LDAC for higher quality audio streaming. Setup is quick, performance is straightforward, and it gives you a simple way to stream digital audio directly from your phone.
Line in mode.
If you want to connect external hardware, line in mode lets you feed the line output signal from another device using a standard mini jack cable. This bypasses internal playback, allowing you to use the Beatbox strictly as a powered speaker for external audio players, phones, or DACs. Looking at the speaker setup, Fiio configured the Beatbox as a 2.1 system. You have a dedicated mid-range driver on each side, providing stereo imaging, paired with a woofer mounted on the back. Tucked right next to the woofer, you can see the bass reflex port hidden along the rear panel. Volume-wise, it gets decently loud. It's definitely enough for desktop or bedside use. It can fill a small bedroom as well. The sound quality is on par with Bluetooth speakers around this size. But you do get a stereo sound, which not a lot of Bluetooth speakers at this size have. The speakers do have a little bit of mid-bass, and the mid-range clarity is decent, but don't expect too much for an all-in-one device. The headphone output, on the other hand, is a bit disappointing. Even when using sensitive in-ear monitors like the Kiwi Ears Helshin here. Audible distortion starts creeping in at low listening levels. It performs better with the Win Pro, but it will also distort at busier parts of the track. And overall, it sounds a bit tinny. Looking at the specs, it delivers just 1.25 to 2 milliwatts into a 16 ohm load. That is easily the lowest power output I have seen from a headphone jack, coming in even lower than a standard Apple dongle. For your reference, the Apple dongle outputs around 54 milliwatts at 16 ohm loads. That is 27 times more current on the Apple dongle. I'm not sure if it is a mistake on the datasheet, but Fiio is clearly prioritizing powering the internal speakers here rather than driving wired headphones or IEMs. It also underperforms if you plan to use it as a line output, because the output voltage stays so low. Feeding an external amplifier requires cranking up your downstream gain to reach normal listening levels. Summarizing where the Beatbox excels, it functions brilliantly as a portable desktop or bedside CD player and radio. It provides decent volume in a small footprint, and Fiio included thoughtful extras for bedside use, such as a built-in sleep timer, so you can drift off to the music without leaving it running all night. On the flip side, there are a few drawbacks to keep in mind. First, the 3.5mm headphone output is weak, delivering under 2 milliwatts into a 16 ohm load. It distorts early and lacks the output voltage needed to drive headphones cleanly or serve as a proper line out. Second, there is no physical cover over the laser lens and CD mechanism. Dust can accumulate on the open tray over time, which may impact long-term reliability. I do see a version of the Beatbox that has a closed-up CD compartment that sells for $5 more though. Third, FM radio mode lacks station memory, resetting to 76.0 MHz every time you re-enter the mode. Ultimately, I recommend the Beatbox for anyone wanting a simple way to listen to CDs or the radio away from their main system. Having solid battery life makes it easy to move from room to room, whether you are doing chores around the house or relaxing outdoors. It is also a straightforward tool for converting physical discs into digital audio files without booting up a computer. But if you are serious about sound quality, I would recommend you get a higher quality CD player from Fiio. So that's it for the video on the Snowsky Beatbox. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I hope you found it helpful. And feel free to use the affiliate links below if you would like to purchase anything. Thank you for watching.